All right, remember if you like the videos, like, sub, silly, comment, share, support the channel if you want. I appreciate it. Thanks. We do have a microphone, like I said, for a while now. Thanks to the people that support the channel. Still no webcam, but remember if you ever super pal, Patreon, whatever, helps me get a new webcam if that happens. So anyway, I guess I should do my thoughts on that man, Asuka, whatever, blah blah blah. And I'm gonna divide my thoughts on him. And I haven't even analyzed him, right? So kind of a knee-jerk reaction, but I'm gonna give you my perspective on him from a anime emotional at face value perspective of what I think about him and as a logical sort of perspective, right? Because I think if you don't know anything about Guilty Gear, right, and just at face value, if you look at him, and of course he is aesthetically pleasing, right? I mean, the guy, the music sucks in the game. It's fucking train wreck, but still, I've always said, I mean, he can make cool looking, aesthetically pleasing characters, and he is no fucking different, right? He looks cool, right? He's almost kind of the best and worst of Guilty Gear, almost from a certain perspective. I don't know if I'd say the best because, again, I don't want to talk too much about analyzing him, but he's kind of a he doesn't like inspire me, so to speak, right? He's kind of like sort of, Guilty Gear. What did I say about the Guilty Gear series? As the series progressed, it just kind of became I'm going to throw a bunch of shit on the screen. You're going to have to wake up into it and block it and hold this. And he kind of looks like that, right? Oh, I know he's more complicated, is all this other kind of stuff, but it's kind of like, Guilty Gear for as many cool characters as they've made, almost like a victim of their own success. Some of these characters just kind of seem like, he's doing his version of filling up the screen with some shit. He's doing his version of making you wake up into a big fireball, right? So he doesn't inspire me, but generally speaking, what I mean. The game still, has made interesting, what I would call EX characters, right? But the logical part of me is I think he looks fucking retarded. You know what I mean? As someone who used to be invested in Guilty Gear in the story, again, when he did that face reveal and he was a pretty boy, I like pretty boy characters, but I'm like, why is he a pretty boy? Why? Why does he wear these like Nike shoes now? Well, these like fucking sneakers? Like, what is this? He doesn't logically make sense to me. He's just kind of weird and almost, and I will say this too, and the series in general, like, I just feels like, just, can we listen to this together? I hope it plays.
There are 68,487,109 child laborers under the age of 14.
Do you know when I saw that, I didn't even want to go through the whole video? Do you realize how overly fucking pretentious this series is now? It is just, I groaned. I was like, oh, why? Why? Oh my god. And it's funny because it's almost like, is it like a big got you moment? It's like a big joke. So it's like, oh, there are all these child laborers. Please don't do this. I'm wearing my Nike shoes. Oh yeah. How many times has Nike been like caught using child laborers? Is the whole series a fucking joke? It is so fucking pretentious. Holier than thou. Like, hey, we made that man. He looks like a kid now. Let's talk about child laborers. Oh, he's wearing all these crazy fucking sneakers. Oh, but let's talk about child laborers. Let's forget that we have all this child labor stuff that goes on to make all your fucking Air Jordans. It's just, I just groaned. And what does he live in? He lives in the land of eternal youth, whatever that fucking North fucking celestial fairy tale is. But that's Japan in general. If you've ever been there, everyone wants to stay forever young. I don't know. The only way I will accept that is, can someone tell me, is there some kind of part of the lore of Guilty Gear that I'm not aware of, that where he always wanted to be younger in the story or something like that? If there's some kind of part in the story that he's actually said that, like, I want to be younger. I want to be younger. Like, it's one of his, like, I guess, like I said, if you've ever been to Japan, it's fucking Peter Pan there, right? But maybe they're more open than other cultures when everyone wants to be, quotation marks, everyone wants to be young, but Japan, it's so in your face without getting too psychological. But I don't know if there's some part of the storyline of him and that's his psychological lure or something. If it is, aware me, and then I will accept that he looks like a pretty boy. Again, I think pretty boy characters are cool. I like pretty boy characters. I just He logically doesn't make sense to me. His sneakers don't make sense. They're fucking. He's so overly fucking pretentious. It's sickening to me, this fucking series. Just like the whole, oh, hey, let's make fun of traps and transgender people all throughout Guilty Gear, the whole series. Oh, wait, Guilty Gear Strive. Oh, let's now, try to make money off of them. You know what I mean? It's like, okay. No, that's character development. Dude, he literally is in interviews saying that he thought you guys are a joke and that's why I made a trap character, dude. Are you kidding me? It is so, like, the whole series is so holier than thou, overly pretentious. It's ridiculous. It's the same thing. And, it's not even this, like, I even, like, I still have a passing interest in fragrances and everything like that. And you can even hear other people in fragrances, right? Again, how many people that are into fragrances are, LGBTQ and gay, and even them, and they're like, oh, why is there a fucking rainbow Le Mans model? I'm like, I'm so sick of them using us to sell another fucking version of Le Mans. You know what I mean? It's like, oh my God, come on. It's just so overly pretentious. It's fucking sickening, But whatever. I mean, but besides that, the emotional part of me would say that he looks cool. Right? I mean, he doesn't inspire me to play. He doesn't look like, oh, he's got all this, his own little system. That's fun. You know what I mean? He doesn't, strike me as like the most interesting character I've ever seen, because again, Guilty Gear, for better or worse, again, a product of its own success, the way that they do so many characters. But, generally speaking, though, Strive has been pretty good. Like I said, a lot of the characters are really well done, I think. I didn't do a reaction video to Bedman because I was like, oh, Bedman came out. And I was like, did I even know Bedman was in this game? And I looked at it and I saw I haven't even watched the video. So, again, I totally forgot about, I guess, Bedman is in this game or something, or Bed Girl or some shit. But it must have probably came out when I was traveling. And like I said, I can go months at a time without looking at anything video game wise. So, I guess I missed Bedman, Bed Girl, whatever they're called now. So I didn't know they're in the game. Don't really care about them either. So I guess maybe I should watch the video on them. But anyway, that's my overall thought on Asuka. Again, I haven't analyzed the footage because Guilty Gear Strive, the game has not changed. It's still, whenever I've looked at anything for the game still plays exactly how I told you guys it would. Wow, shocking. Yeah, I guess to end the video on just a little funny video, I had actually looked at a Guilty Gear Discord for the first time in a while, and I saw some guys still fucking complaining that I beat them and it doesn't count because I beat them under a fake name. Or I beat them when they had just started, which is ridiculous because they had thousands and thousands of matches. And then someone, which is even funnier, if you know the Discord I'm talking about, because they're like, well, you know what? Clayton would probably complain if he loses or something and make videos about that, which goes to show you that this community, it doesn't matter how many times I beat people. And they also said, oh, it doesn't count that he beat you on a broken controller. He was using it as an excuse. If I beat you on a broken controller, how is that as an excuse? I still fucking beat you fucking idiot. Anyway. Anyway, the guy's like, some guy in the chat's like, oh no, I actually have proof of Clayton complaining when he lost. Because he used to lose in court, like QM matches or some shit like that. Or quick, so it must be like a quick match or something like that. Which was funny because I've never played quick match in Guilty Gear. When I would sign on to Guilty Gear, I was literally just going into random rooms and beating people. And that's been over what? I don't even know the last time I played. So what? So this guy, again, he has proof that I used to lose in quick matches. Or QMs, whatever the fuck they're called. But I've never played in a quick match. So how is that possible? Anyway. Remember, if you like the videos, like, sub, silly, comment, share, support the channel if you want. Appreciate it. Thanks. Still trying to get a webcam. Again, if you ever donate, it goes to the channel. So thanks. The end.